I'm still super bullish on Bitcoin. Right now, if you manage to hold a certain support, I'm expecting higher on Bitcoin. Hence why we had kept on long in Bitcoin. Right now, I have two longs running on Bitcoin right now. As you can see, technically, Bitcoin has been doing wonderfully, but not only going above the 90 area, 90K to 91 value area low support, but also holding it on for the past, I'd say, 2 days. As you can see, we've been making a range above a certain support, which is quite bullish and important for us to see much higher price. And right now, I'm still holding on into my two longs. One of the longs, by the way, guys, we took in front of you guys live in yesterday's live stream. If you hadn't watched it, we literally made a live stream and we took the long together. We had a long that was taken from the day prior, but also we managed to compound it and actually get another long once we had seen the market open. I think that was yesterday. We longed this movement of the market. As you can see, we literally entered at 92.1, and I had the previous long from the previous night at 91. To be honest, the summary is I'm bullish and long on Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about the most important target for me and also which line must hold for Bitcoin to see the higher targets for me and for us to actually get more profits into our long, because obviously my longs have a certain stop loss. My stop loss right now, just to be totally transparent, guys, I'm not only trying to show you the winners but also the possibility, and in case we actually lose money, I want you to all know where my stop loss is setting at, which is right now at 80 to 89.420. As you can see right now, technically, as I've been saying for the past 2 or 3 days are now, that if Bitcoin not only goes above 90 to 94.k but also holds it on as support, I'm going to be flipping from bearish into bullish, because 90.4 is the inflection turning point for Bitcoin. If we lose 90.4, I'm going to be waiting for lower prices, but if we keep holding it as support, I'm going to be waiting for much higher price. Right now, my targets are, if we manage to hold 91 or 90.4 to be precise, are the next one is actually 97.k. We got the most important area. By the way, this is a very crucial area, guys, where I'm looking to maybe possibly even try to short it, maybe as a little scalp. So the best scenario for me right now is for us to see more profits, to see a higher prices, for us holding 91, getting the target of 97, and then at 97, if we see a bad rejection, I'm hoping to try a little short as a hedge to my two big longs at 91, and then we can get the good or the sometimes like the benefit of the two worlds. Either we get a large dump of 97, in that case we have a short as a hedge from 97, but as I told you guys, I always try to look for setups. So my next short will be at 97, but that doesn't mean me expecting lower, or that doesn't mean me closing my longs. Opening a new short will be only as a hedge, because I said, guys, on a higher time frame, on a much larger picture, holding 91, the target isn't just 97. Like, even though my local target is 97, but technically holding 91 would cause Bitcoin to go super parabolic to much higher prices. I think that we can easily get a target of 114 to 116k. However, I always want to be or play it too cautious by actually moving my stop loss at entry once we get to 97. And if the rejection is bad, obviously, if the price immediately goes above and rockets above 97, we see 97, 98 flipped into support, I won't be taking any shorts. But if we see a little bit of a rejection at 96, 97, the price being hesitant to actually break it, I might try to short it a bit as a hedge to my two open longs. And in that case, I'm obviously going to be hoping for the short to lose and the longs to keep on going. But you never know with this market. That's why I try to short and long and have them both open if they are both in a good certain setup. As you can see right now, I always want to also end it off with a little long setup. Now, I quite literally been covering the bullishness of Bitcoin only if we hold on onto 90.4k, which is actually quite true, because I'm basing my bullishness based on actually Bitcoin creating higher highs and higher lows for the first time. So as you can see right now, Bitcoin had made us or gave us a low and a higher low and also a high in a higher high. So right now, I'm super happy. We're all happy about Bitcoin giving us longs and actually pumping a lot. We actually had seen the pump that was from 80.4 all the way higher to 94k. So we got literally 17% of a pump on Bitcoin, which is quite alright. But I want to also give you a scenario which may, to be honest, save us of even if we lose 90k, even if we get the immediate bullishness of us holding 90k and then seeing 97 and then even 116, we have another way of saving Bitcoin if and only if we actually lose 90k from now, from the current price point, and we lose 90k. I'm going to be unfortunately expecting a drop. However, the drop could be only until 87k, where we've got a good area of support. We got the volume point of control, a highest or the highest volume traded area for the past, I'd say, I think a couple of weeks, as you can see. So we got a good confluence, also the Fibonacci golden pocket from the bottom to the top. So see how nice it is for the area of 87 or 86 could act as support in case we see lower price. Now, obviously, if we go lower, I'm going to be totally transparently losing two of my long trades that we literally took in front of you guys, but I won't be losing hope because there's also a case scenario where we lose 90k and still make another higher low, as you can see. So this is a low, a higher low, and the highest low, and then us going for higher price. So we will never know, hence why I also have a backup bullish plan hidden within or inside the bearish plan or the bearish scenario of losing 90k. So it's never, or it won't be over if we lose 90k, but keep in mind that I might try to long 87, but to be honest, that is too far away in the future. Right now it's Bitcoin is above 91. I have two longs and I'm focusing on more about a new quick pump to 97. If we get a drop, we have the plan. If we get a pump, we're going to make money and also have a plan for a new short. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Give me a second here where I'm going to read the comments. I just want to quickly start it off by giving you the usual setups and also the usual update. Also going to talk about, see lots of questions here, or comments, not questions, maybe comments about the show that I was part of, I think 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago. I'm going to read them and hopefully answer them. I know that it was maybe quite confusing and also quite different, but I don't want to jump jump the gun and immediately start talking about it. Let me wait and see or read the reception of the comments, and then we'll know better or have a better gauge of how it went in terms of actually streaming it on the channel. Obviously, they offered to stream it on the channel, and I didn't mind, to be honest. Like, even though, oh, sorry, I thought to myself, like, as long as it's not taking the slot or the promise that I gave you guys to live stream every single day, which I'm doing right now, even though, like, we literally got done with the filming, I jumped right on and started going live for you guys. So as long as it's not taking this slot of me going live and doing live analysis and TA and trading, I think that is totally fine, because if someone wants to watch it, it's totally weird, confusing, different. So if someone wants to stick around, that's totally fine. But if someone doesn't want to, then obviously they can, like, close the video off or the live stream off and then wait for me to go live or make a video. Obviously, guys, as I told you, like, please always don't lose hope. If you see a random thing like uploaded at a random time, always, like, be hopeful that Ahmed will show up and give us a nice video, a nice live stream and a video as always. And right now, by the way, it's still Thursday, so we got still also Friday, and we're still covering the market quite extensively and nicely. Hold on a second, I'm going right now to pull up the comments, guys, and let me take a quick deeper look at how it went. We also got the New York session opened I think 1 hour and 50 minutes ago, so that's quite nice. Let me take a look at the comments. All right, we got Muhammad Rifat. Also, I tried to go on my phone and actually answer you guys and be a little engaged in the comment section for those who were in the live stream from today. Yes, from prior. Good afternoon, my brother. We got Michael Alsman, Omam Linsingchen. We got Muhammad Rifat. G3 said, no offense, but bro, that competition was boring. Yeah, totally. I don't want to, like, hate on it, but yeah, I do admit that is, like, too different. Not my way of trading. I'm against everything that was done on the live stream, but I just want to get out of my comfort zone by trying something different. And also, it was fun for me to live stream it for you guys. So I literally went and commented on the live. And I told you guys, don't do anything that I did on the live. Like, I hate trading with like this randomness. Trading is not a game, even though the environment for the live stream or for the show was a little fun. So yeah, it was gamified, but please take it as it is, just for fun. Don't long short as I did on the live stream, but at least we won. Uh, what's up? You killed it in the show. Thank you, Finga. How much leverage you're using? It depends. Will the head short be for the same amount of your total log? Not the total log, for one of these logs. But smart question. Thank you, Patrick, for answering him. Yeah, mostly 20x. Good show, mate. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, different. Yeah, as I said, guys, like, I don't see that as something bad as long as I'm not taking the day off and not streaming for you guys. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, 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 just a random show that was like. It's a production company that does this new branch. It's only the second episode for them, and they invited me. As they said, like, do you wanna show up? A friend like contacted me. I don't like to reject friends, so I told them we might as well. All right. Good evening. Oh, sorry. We got Antonio said, do you think we can go up to 106? I'd more be focused on 96, 97. So on the lower time frame, on the lower scale, just focus on 90, 91 as the support and 97 as the next target or the expected target to hit. And then we'll see. And we'll take it from there, whether we break what's 97 or not. All right. All right, you are a muscular bro. Nice physique, not bad. Hope you had fun there. Not sorry. Yeah, I enjoyed testing a thing that is different. Like, I won't be a regular at the show. Probably never show up again. But a friend asked me. I wouldn't like to reject friends, and also I wanted to try something different and maybe stream it to you guys. You were awesome despite the show. People were, sorry, they were so weird. Yeah, yeah, totally weird. Fun. By the way, guys, I'm a rapper that doesn't do crypto. My friend, a random Russian guy that doesn't speak English, a random British guy that's like has a big following, but I don't know. I'm not sure about the trading acumen he has. Anyways, at least we beat him. He was quite like, I want to don't want to use the term that I want to use, but anyways, he was quite sad for losing. Uh, like, even though I was against it, but I'm quite a competitive guy, so like I threw out, like, not totally, but I literally, like, they had ideas to trade altcoins, do random stuff. Told them, no, just let me just focus on this. All right. I wish you traded the US market so we could learn from you with that as well, brother. Yeah, to be honest, I do that from time to time, but not unfortunately, but I think that Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin, not every single crypto. Like, even though my channel is Champs Crypto, I mainly do Bitcoin because it is the place where I manage to get the highest return. So go where you're making money, right? But thank you. Like, I do, to be honest, like, pay close attention, and also like, it interests me whenever someone is asking about such like different markets like the US. I've been investing into gold. I made a little bit of money, more than a little bit, on Nvidia. So yeah, nah, their jokes were so lame. Yeah, yeah, totally over comedy sized. I'd say, if that's even a word. Uh, I do hedge equally when need. Preserve capital works great. Uh, to be honest, the hedge only works. Sorry, I don't want to get too advanced here, but hedge is two things. Either you open, sorry guys, a little position in the opposite side of your much larger position. That's hedge, all right? Or a better hedge, which I do, is actually, like, separate the ideas, separates the setups, take the long when it's given, take the short when it's given, and obviously they'd have different entries. So the short is far away at the top, the long is far away at the bottom, and then treat them differently and manage it differently. That's the best case or the best scenario of you getting the most out of the two trades. I wouldn't call it a hedge, but it does act as a hedge when you're leaning one way than the other, which is in this case I am. Uh, well, congrats, man. Very cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Ahmed. How are you? Amoto. Got Hector said, "Hi, Ahmed. Are you full day trader or you work somewhere else? Full day, full time day trader with little. I wouldn't say call them little side businesses, but yeah, I do have little stuff that do generate a little bit of money. Hello from Chicago. Are you the same age as Crypto Kid? You look very young. Yet, or sorry, we're very. Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure how old he is. He's either. Sorry, he's supposed to be in uni right now. I think first year in uni. I graduated a couple of years ago, so we're a bit apart in the age. Maybe he just has the beard, and I don't have a beard, so the gap looks a bit closer. But yeah, I'm a bit on the younger side too. So I'd say mid 20s. Let me keep it a bit mysterious. Yo, I was confused. Tuned in the show for 30 minutes and I had to log off. Glad you are here for our regular day today. Yeah, guys, don't worry about me. I only did it because I I was able to maybe like move stuff apart or move stuff so I can have the stream happen right now. What was that drop? The reclaim about like lol. The candles look very weird. Like there's no structure or momentum direction. Am I right? Hold on. I'm not sure which one. I maybe talking about these ones. Not sure which one. Maybe this job. Now this job is basically the New York session opening, and then the volume starts to jump in. Uh, bro, just in case we retest the value area low and take that liquidity at the previous low at 90.4. All right, yeah, smart. Would you consider entering a trade if they or it, I think you mean, reclaim that level after the trap scenario? Well, I'd say that my stop loss is pretty well placed, not well placed, but at least it's placed well for the case or for the scenario of us faking out. Hold on a second. Yeah, say faking out the lows, all right, and then reclaiming it. So see, I would be totally unlucky for it to go all the way lower to 420, right? So a little bit of a fake out and then seeing higher, which is always possible. I do like that. Like lot of you guys are thinking about it. All right, that's quite smart. All right, so yeah, a technical. This is not a pattern, by the way. It's just the idea of liquidating all the longs, go lower, faking them out, and see higher. Right. So yeah, that's totally possible. Obviously, I would love for Bacon to make my life a bit easier and for it to go immediately to 97. But if it happens, then yes, that's totally normal. And I'm going to be open for two things. Like as I said from the beginning, if we go lower to 90k, 90.4, I'm going to be open for a fake out and then a reclaim. That would be a long, maybe a potential long. All right, so that would be one scenario. That's a little trade we took in the challenge, anyways. So that would be one scenario. Or the second one, as said, lose 90, go to 87, and then try to log here because even though yes I've actually built every single bullish case on us holding 90k, but I also not found out, but I was like I actually came up with the realization that even if we go up back now, like just now, we go lower to 87, or not even now. Maybe we go to 97 and then go to 87. If this happens, we will be still doing the higher lows thing. So see how I told you guys that this is I'm pretty happy about these lows being higher than each other. So this one and then a higher low and a high and a higher high. So even from now or even at 97, if we decide to go lower, lose 90k, see 87. There's a case scenario where I try to long at 87, and then that would be considered another higher low, and then we continue on the structure, reclaim 90k, and then see higher price. See now, I'm only planning stuff out because if we go to see a large pump, Bitcoin likes to make it too hard to read and trade. This is why I try to be open and like come up with lots of ideas to trade, right? So I don't want to guys leave you in the dark if Bitcoin goes to below 90k, because yes, I do admit that most of you guys would be too confused if I lose the two longs that I have open right now. By the way, guys, I always try to be totally transparent. So if I make money, you know about it. If I lose money, you know about it. So if we lose the trades, we get the stop loss hit. At the end of the day, guys, I'm only a human, and traders do lose money and do lose trades anyways. So if we do lose the trade, I want you guys to know that yes, technically we have gone below the 90k 91 area. Technically the bearish like ideas will be back, but at least have in the back of your mind that maybe we can bounce back at 87, hit 87, get a nice long, and then that will be ending off as a harder way of going higher. So I'd say that there's two scenarios for going higher. Either we make our life easier but by going above 90k, never losing 90k, and then immediately going to 97 and then after that maybe 105. No one knows. All right, that's the easy part. Or Bitcoin can actually makes it hard by losing 90k, hitting 87, and that will be maybe the second way. So I'm not here trying to predict. Obviously, the second scenario would have me or would see me lose money and try again. The first one, which is right now, would see me only make money. I'm hoping for the first one, but to be honest, doesn't matter. And obviously, I don't want you guys to be to be envy of the fact that obviously that if Bitcoin loses 90k, we may get the second option, which is the second bullish option, or the first or the only bearish scenario of us breaking this low and getting 87 or even lower than 87. So see, my job here, guys, is to give you all scenarios and prepare you guys for everything that could happen. So like I have a log. I told you about the log. We made money from the log. But after that, like other than that, I can't hold your hands and predict the market for you or for me even. Like if I know where the Bitcoin price will be going, I'll immediately tell you. Or I'll never be able, but if I was to know, I will tell you. But you gotta understand that it's quite simple. Right now, on a lower time frame, I am bullish. Hold 90k. I am waiting right now for 97. All right? That is my bias. That's my expectation. I'm waiting for higher. But if Bitcoin wants to make our life harder, we may as easily go lower, and then we'll see either try long at 87 or lose it and see lower. So I don't want to repeat myself here, so hopefully you got the gist of it, guys. Pretty simple, pretty basic stuff. As I told you guys, as I taught you guys to that you always gotta be open to everything, and always gotta be open to every single change that could happen in the market. Please don't be stuck into your ways, guys, because being blind to changes would make you lose money. Like, yeah, below 90k, I'll be bearish. Above 90k, I'll be bullish because I don't care about the feelings of the viewer. I only care about giving the best content in terms of making money, guys. So yeah, I logged Bitcoin. I know that the last videos were obviously bullish because we're talking about higher price. But understand that if the market goes to below 90k, I have to change my words and my stuff and my sentiment even. All right, let me get a quick sip of water. All right. Can I log now? Personally, I wouldn't because it's too late. I don't like random logs. If you convince me of a reason, you might as well. You might do that. Like use my sentiment or my bias of higher as a guide for you to look for a trade. That would be fine. But don't take it as you log it randomly. All right. I know that you only do crypto. Is there a scenario where you consider example ETH because it moves more drastically but similar to Bitcoin, or not sorry, maybe because the channel blew up with the time, with the time of Bitcoin actually controlling the market. Obviously, for a full month we had a heavy drop. So most of you guys would think that I only trade Bitcoin, but no, guys, I also look and love ETH. By the way, I think that it is a good vehicle of making money, but only if the market is so obvious and it's quite clear the bias and the direction of Bitcoin. And I also usually focus on ETH when the Bitcoin price has the possibility of going higher. Like I try avoiding altcoins in general when Bitcoin is biased towards lower. We've got Andrew in the chat, the legend. Habibi, no stop loss. I'm going altcoins long. You can do that. Like, yes, guys, you can use my sentiment or my bias to look for a trade, be it altcoin or anything else. What's your favorite TA books? Unfortunately, I don't read books. We waiting for 97 to short. Yeah, I am in a long, and I'll wait for 97 to give me a little scalp short if given, and then I'll be chilling. Like imagine having a long from the bottom, a short from the top, but obviously the long will be better because it's going to be with a higher, much far further away entry, and the bias is for higher. So like I am holding a long, shorted a little bit with the bias of 114. We see a little dip. I'm going to take profits on my short, move my stop loss at entry, and I'm going to be enjoying my life. Either we get the rest of the the rest of the short stopped out, and or I'll only leave a little bit of money. I have my long continue into large profits, or maybe you never know. The market could actually like give me more profits into the short, stop me out with the longs at break even, and then we see lower price and maybe try the long at 87. So we never know. I don't try to predict. The reason why I try to take shorts and longs as or whenever they're given, because I don't want to be beholden to the market. Like, think about it. Like, think about how I can be maybe someone may get blind if Bitcoin actually gives us a 97k hit. They will be too happy about the long for them not to try a short. But because I do understand that the market is very brutal, and I literally understand that the market doesn't care about my feelings, we can maybe be too happy about the long, not short, but then the market literally nukes all the way lower. So if this happens, I'm going to be losing a lot, or maybe not winning or doing anything. So I'd much rather take the short, have it hit my stop loss if it goes on higher as a little hedge, a price to pay for protecting the longs, and then I'm going to be quite alright with the rest running. All right. No worries, Frugal. Holder said, "Why didn't you use the anchored view up today?" No, I did, by the way, guys. But the screen that was shown on the chart was my teammates' chart screen, not mine. But the trades were I don't want to take the credit, but a little bit of the cautiousness was from my side. Where to enter a log, sir? Right now, I don't have a certain log, unfortunately. Was there anything you learned or observed on that show related to crypto that you'd like to share? No. Maybe that should keep doing what I'm doing. Ahmed, can I send you a private message via email? Yeah, sure. Please do so, guys. If you wanna like send me something, just official at chapscrypto.com. Uh Livix Fun says someone has a crush on Chap. I really don't advise. Sorry, I really don't advise to take any log now. To log area already gone. When Ahmed got on the accurate VOP, any log now will be really risking your own money. Yeah, exactly. Unless you wanna gamble your money away, then hold on, give me a second here. Do you trade with leverage? I always have my screen open, guys. By the way, smash the likes. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Bro, what happened in the competition? We won. Luckily, we won. By the way, I literally told them like I foreseen. I knew what will happen because the trading competition is gambling. It should be called a gambling competition. Sorry throwing shade at the nice makers of the competition, because it's a gambling competition, and technically, because I'd like to like think of myself as a numbers guy, I told them that trust me, if we don't do anything, like if we literally don't open any single trade, we will win the competition. But unfortunately, they told me we can't do that. We must open trades for the fun of it. So but even with that, like even though we managed to get 10% profit, we managed to get 10% of all our capital. They lost like 15%. So my expectation, my prediction was correct. Like had we just watched them lose money, we would have won the competition with zero profits. Uh, let's pump it here on the channel. Yeah, let's watch. Let's watch. Maybe we can get a nice pump. By the way, guys, not to get totally like euphoric, you gotta understand the logs are a little bit of profits, and also that the logs are from a little way, or not way, but a little below the current price, and also they were taken at a different time. So I told you guys that the price matters. The also the timing does matter. So please, even if the price retraces back to my current entry or my previous entry, don't take it as a sign for you to jump in, even though logically it would make sense, but I took it for a reason, and I'm going to stick with it because I have a stop loss. So if think about it this way, ask me like if Baker goes back to my entry, would I log? If I didn't have a log, I'd say no, because there isn't an exact reason to enter. So even though the price could go back to my entry, that doesn't mean necessarily that I will like log if I have the choice to or the chance to get that log. All right. I also would love to focus on ETH. By the way, I had an idea to log ETH on the competition, so this was the trade I told them. But unfortunately, I think it came or it happened after the show. All right, so I didn't take it, and we didn't take it as a team, anyways. So let me delete this line and look for maybe other trades. Give me a second here, guys. All right. Is there any particular reason why we are seeing resistance at 94? As I've been saying, guys, or as I've said, guys, like I'd much rather not like look for a reason, but take it as it is. So I don't have a certain reason. It's just plain simple, boring price action, buying and selling, supply and demand, guys. The price or the market is wanting to stick for this consolidation, right? So we'll take it as, even though like even on the order flow it shows me indecisiveness. So literally like throughout this section of the chart, so ever since we started like ranging from 91 to 94, this section, which has been going like for 2 days now, the longs and shorts are quite even, right? So we can see the it's quite obvious, but sometimes the price can go in a consolidation with one long, or sorry, with the longs being more than the short. But right now, literally, not only is the visible price action even, but also so using the order flow app, I can see that the longs and shorts are quite equal. All right. Hence why we can just call it as indecisiveness. And it's indecisiveness. But the good thing is that at least this range is happening above support. So we'll wait and see. We either make money by the price going higher or lose the trade and try again at 78. Wouldn't care at all, to be honest, guys. I'd much rather be transparent than like wait and say that I did everything right. Uh, Bro, you gotta take some profits at 96, 97, or you gotta check reaction first. First, I'll check the reaction, and I'll probably won't take a profit, but I'll take a sorry, I'll enter a short trade. So I'll see the short trade as a potential profit taking method on the log, right? I found a reason a macro volume profile. That's totally fine. Living's fine, but yes, you were close. My crash. Lads there. How to set up correctly fixed range volume profile. Unfortunately, there isn't a correct way to use it, but I will, or I'm able to quickly show you the settings. So the settings for Maggie and whoever is interested is obviously just looking for the number of rows and then 500 up, down, and 70. So I think pretty basic. I think that's the default settings. All right, default. The only difference is like 500. I think it comes as 100. I'm not sure, but I think it's 100. Move it to 500. But how to use it is a fully, totally different story, because unfortunately, there's like many concepts. Most of them are hard to maybe condense in less than 10, 5, sorry, 5 to 15 minutes, hours, sorry. So it's quite hard for me to say it or tell you guys. Uh, Give me a second. What order flow app do you use, brother? Is it available on iOS? No, unfortunately, it's only on PC. So Mac, Windows, that sort of stuff. There isn't, from what I know, there isn't an app that is like you can download on an iOS, iPhone, iPad, Android, whatever. Yeah. So that is the case for Paycor right now. Also, bear with me, guys, because my sinus or whatever it's called is a bit congested. Here's why I'm even struggling to mouth the words. All right, but I'm doing my best here. Just because you said that you'll set your back soon, I won't be reminding you today. Smart, because that is a sneaky way of reminding me. Yeah, guys. Obviously, today was a different day. We had the show, we had that stuff going, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it because like we're taking it too far as a joke of me that literally not setting up the back. All right. Uh, Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to sorry. I'm going to put a black screen for more. Sorry, not even black screen. I remove my webcam and also the audio for 30 seconds or even less. All right, thank you guys for sticking with me. Brothers trying spells and all of screen to get something out of the crystal ball. Now, unfortunately, the crystal ball seems to be off today, guys. Volume is too low. Like I can literally see the volume is quite close and similar to a weekend. Like quite interesting. All right. I don't want to overanalyze the boringness because it may as well just be like a range for no reason. But sometimes, yes, having a range usually causes a strong move, like maybe a move to the lower side, fake out high, or something like that, or even this and that. Like you always gotta be super cautious into running or opening a trade when we have a consolidation. Like if you have a reason, if you had gotten a reason to open a long or short, keep it open. But for me, like at this moment of time, I wouldn't personally open a trade. Why? Because I do have a feeling that's going to be like squeeze until we go higher or lower, right? I know that this is not quite helpful of a TA, but just me mentally, I wouldn't want to open a random like long or short here. Are we longing? No, no, right now we are not, or I am not. I can only speak for myself. I'm not longing per se. I'm only long from yesterday and the day before. So I have a long. I'll never close it because we didn't do anything different. Obviously, if I do something different, I'll update you guys. But right now, I just wanna, or I wanted to come on the live stream, like update you guys, tell you guys what's going on here. If we have a different idea, new ideas, for the time being, nothing is new at all. We literally have been seeing a boring range, literally, as you can see, like with value area low, value area high, and the price being stuck within this section of the chart. So we gotta go and lose 92 or 91.8 to get a little bit of an action move on a lower time frame, on the lower side, and we gotta squeeze above 94 for us to get a continuation higher. So while between 93.5 and 92, I think that's going to be quite boring of us seeing only a pump and a dump of about, I'd say, 1 to 2%. Yeah. Salam, you Ahmed, what was that you were streaming earlier? Yeah, guys, I don't want to repeat myself, but just quickly for you, brother, it's a trading show, trading competition. I was invited by a friend. I didn't want to turn him down, so I went for trying something different, all right? And they offered to for me to live stream it on my channel. I said yes. Sorry, I just tuned in. No worries at all, brother. No worries. All right, so that's it. Like different thing won't happen again. Maybe it could, but not in the plans. Like I just wanna you do something different and also like share it with you guys so you know that I'm doing this. Anyways, let me see the anchored view up from the top. Like even the top is not that different. Like I usually like to put the anchored view up at a very defined top or low or bottom. But right now, like literally all of these are very close to each other. So not that important. But yeah, we can see that the anchored view up, like we got the anchored view up from the low at this area. We got the anchored view up from, depending on where you want to take it from, is from this area. All right, let me put it from here. Not the best. So we can see that we got a little bit of a squeeze in price. All right. I don't want to dumb it down, but yeah, technically, all of this are just pointing towards like a matter of time till we hold on till we actually get a move, an important move. Like I'd obviously wish for it to be a move higher. I'm more like a sister, but thanks anyways. Anyway, guys. No worries, sorry. But by the way, for guys, I'm referring to everybody because they told me, not me, don't shoot the messenger. They told me that guys would work for everybody, and I think it does. So a sister, a brother, both are guys because I'm struggling here. All right, that wasn't for me. All right, so that was for living Swagman. All right, that's good. Maybe it was for me. I'm not sure, but anyways, guys, I say guys because I think that's more. I'm not sure what the word is, but yeah, more inclusive. Yeah, thankfully my vocab didn't leave me hanging here. Champions is all we are. Yeah, that I think that's a better term to use. Thank you, bro. You know where is Psychic Biker? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your kind words. Anyways, so let's check ETH a little quickly here because it had gone or it did go above 3030, and right now we're still following actually the path. I still keep it open or still like keep it in the chart because I just want to look at it. Like this would be the perfect scenario or the perfect path for ETH to make an all-time high. Obviously, contingent on the fact that Bitcoin goes higher and higher and higher. Like I'd need Bitcoin to go to 116 for it to make an all-time high. So please don't take it as an expectation or a prediction. Like I know that it seems simple, but trust me, like at every single point, at every single red area, we can see a large dump. So I'm not the kind of person to predict stuff. So even though the beginner may look at this and think that, oh, this guy is expecting a $5,000 ETH. No, I'm not expecting nothing. I'm just explaining that if Bitcoin were to go to 116, how would ETH follow suit? All right. 5K Ethereum is possible. Everything is possible technically. Yeah. Rib Freddie Mercury. Not getting the Bitcoin to 70K. Check one week time frame and 1 month. You will see. No matter what I check, nothing can tell you that Bitcoin is going to 70K. Like I'm not saying Bitcoin will go to 93, even though it's at 92.492. I'll never give you an explicit statement saying that Bitcoin will go to 93 or even 94 or even 90K or even 89. So for someone to tell me, oh, it's going to 70K, check this and that, trust me, it's all I'm not sure what to call it. Ahmed, please, what's the name of the volume indicator on the trading view? It's not an indicator. It is a tool. You'll never catch me, or maybe you mean this one. So if this one, if you mean this one, that's an indicator. You got the name written here. But I rarely do use this one. It's only for seeing the volume profile per day. But the actual one that I use is actually the volume profile. Sorry, this one. So it's hidden below my webcam. But hold on, maybe I can get it. As you can see, this one, fixed range volume profile. It is a tool, not an indicator. Okay, I'll never use an indicator, guys. Ahmed, Ahmed, you do more like short-term trading? Yeah, depending on what you mean by short-term. Because I do admit that most beginners they mix up investing with trading. So if you think that short-term is like buy and selling on the same day or on the same week, this isn't technically short-term in the day of trading because trading the real short term is actually scalping, which is like 5 to 10 minutes to 1 hour of a trade. Probably everyone is waiting for the rate cuts and all for a signal to move the market. Trust me, guys, Bitcoin will go to a certain place before the news. Like we always get the same thing happening. Yani we all predict a certain thing to happen, a certain news event to happen. The market reacts before the news comes out, and then once the news comes out, the positive news comes out, the bullish news come out, then the market drops because everybody had bought with the understanding or with the anticipation of the news actually coming out. All right. Mark my words. I don't want to mark no one's words, guys. Please, please, please. If you want to share an analysis, share an idea, totally fine. Don't tell me. Don't jump on the chat and tell me Bitcoin is going to this and that. Mark my words. I'm going to mark no one's words, not even my words, guys. Please don't be predicting stuff. No one knows but God. Anyway, so I don't wanna time you out, but please, yeah, respectfully, don't be sharing like explicit blind statements. As a day trader, as someone who wants to actually teach his viewers the good way or methodology of making money by realistically trading, but not selling you guys the dream. I will never tell you it's going to 116, 120, 150, or even 70. Don't mark my words because I'll never say this. All right. Please like the live champions. Halfway done. Yeah, we can maybe get to 50. Oh, sorry, 100. Unfortunately, the live stream won't be staying for long though because it is late and I also got lots of stuff and I also gotta go live on the Arabic channel. So we'll maybe go on for like 12 minutes longer and we'll see. Maybe we can hit the 100 likes target before we end off the stream. I'm also quite happy about the little bump we had seen on ETH against Bitcoin. I'm waiting for this area, which is like 0.037 to be broken for me to become a super bull on the ETH against Bitcoin chart. All right. But till then, I won't be focusing much on the ETH against Bitcoin chart. All right. Thank you, little cat. Give me a second here, guys. So that's basically what we're focusing on. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention, I try not to overly mention it, but I think mentioning it once a live stream is quite fine with you guys, hoping that if someone has a question or is thinking about actually using the exchange. By the way, I think I've changed the description a bit. Anyways, so this is the description. As you can see, give me a second here. Yeah, so the best exchange for day trading, guys, for those who are looking to move exchanges. Weeks has no KYC, so I think the movement to a new exchange would be quite easy and quick. All right, so just check the description. You'll see the best offer. Obviously, guys, by the way, I want to be totally transparent by saying that this link, obviously, is an affiliate link. So clicking on it and then it will take you to the sign up page. Obviously, it will give you and automatically put the referral code of my referral code. But using it will give you the deposit bonus exclusively for Chaps Crypto. So, folks, if you want to make money and actually support the channel, I try to always like not overly mention it because I do understand that this is yes an affiliate code and there's a stigma of people selling you stuff. I have nothing to sell you guys, by the way. The description is empty. All I have is the free Telegram channel, and also if someone wants to use the exchange that I use and support the channel, then it is obviously an option to use the link, which will put my referral code, which is QLWL. All right, so if you want to use it, you'll get something in the return. And I also do love it for the sake or for the specific usage of actually day trading. So I love the fact that we've got on the top right corner, we got isolated, separated, so I can literally open multiple trades, long and shorts together. And I also love the fees and how precise it is whenever I open a trade or I close a trade. Weeks are super well done for specifically for day trading or for those who want to actually actively trade the market. So they're not an exchange that I'm promoting, but actually exchange that I'm actually been using for quite a while because I do see them as a great option, not even a good option for those who want to make real money by trading the market. So I won't be selling you a dream. All you get, by the way, guys, all you get by signing up with my code is a little bonus just for putting your phone number and email, no KYC, and also a little bonus for depositing 100 will give you or get you $50 bonus that you can enter a trade with. All right, and also like the good thing is about every single member that uses my code to sign up, hopefully by next week we will be running a trading competition. All right, so if you make an account right now and we make a trading competition like next week or the week after, you wouldn't have to make a new account. So if you make an account once, that will be that would suffice for you to actually join in every single giveaway and also competition that I hold on a monthly basis. Anyway, sorry for taking a while here, guys. Please don't mind the little speech that I give. If you want to use the exchange, be my guest. If you don't want to, totally fine with me. Anyways, sorry guys. Millionaire said, I think Bitcoin is going down. We'll see. Up or down, Ahmed gives us the ideas and we're gonna print profits either way. Yeah, that's my hope. That honestly, that's my target, guys. I try to do my best by showing up every single day, talk about the markets, given the expectation as setups, and also most importantly, like I'd much rather like I think that the importance here is not about actually like opening and closing trades and also like talking about setups. That's like a good portion of the benefit, but also getting a full-time profitable trader, someone that does it for a living, to show you his open setups, closed setups, stop losses, losses, winners, ideas, predictions, expectations. I think that's the good alpha, to be honest. So even though I do admit that my content is super niche, I'm not here making it to grow a super large viewer base. I have never cared about the viewers. I merely focus on like building a nice community that I enjoy, guys. By the way, this is what I've been doing exactly for my Arabic channel. At my Arabic channel, even much less of a niche viewership because the Arabic audience aren't that big into trading. I'm getting closer to 1,000 videos and we haven't even crossed what 1,000 Sorry, guys. Anyways, all right, so we literally getting close. We haven't even crossed 10,000 subs with close to 1,000 videos. So even with this English channel, even though it has been growing tremendously, I've never cared about the subs. So I wouldn't ask you or force you to sub or follow. But if you were to do so, I think that would be great. If only for someone who wants to make money by day trading Bitcoin. If you're expecting me to tell you about the news or investment or the best next three altcoins to make you money, unfortunately, I'm not your guy. But if you are actually actively trade the market, learn about day trading, make it a side hustle or a full-time job, then I won't promise you that we'll make it, but at least I'll try to guide you through it. Anyways, so sorry for the sob story, guys. Here, I just wanna like walk you through this stuff before we wait at least for a little bit of more action on Bitcoin. Bitcoin apparently doesn't want to move at all. We are still at the same exact price that we opened the live stream at. We've been we've been live for a good 55 minutes. So I'm quite happy about it. Quite happy about getting the chance to go live for your brothers and sisters, even though the market has been boring. We filmed a training competition. I know that is like totally different. Most of you guys didn't watch it, but at least it's something that I put a little bit of an effort in, and I wanted to share it to you guys. So we were done with this, but I want to give you or show you proof that I never miss an upload. So don't worry about me, guys. I'll be consistent, even if the Bitcoin price is boring, even if we made or we went on literally a trading competition. We brought the W home, and then we went live to actually cover the market in depth. Unfortunately, the market happens to be boring today, but luckily we also do got Friday yet tomorrow, where we also will be covering the market. Obviously Friday I might be a bit late too. I've got some family stuff to attend to, but I won't be missing the upload, that's for sure. So I either film or go live at 7 a.m. Eastern time, the usual time that we go live at every single day, or I might push it a bit later at night, so like this time of the day, or even much more later. All right, so we never know, so we'll check, guys, and see. Little cat said, yeah, going sideways. Yeah, boring, but we'll see. To be honest, like, this is the section where it tests your patience. That the market right now is testing those who have in open trade. It's testing them respecting their stop loss and not doing anything. And it's also, most importantly and mainly, it's testing the patience of the traders who don't have any trade open, because most of you guys will feel the itch of randomly like over analyzing the market when it literally has been going sideways. So don't outsmart the market. Wait for lower, wait for higher, and watch and do nothing, guys, whether you have a trade or not. 7 a.m. Wow, you wake up early. No, 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 guys. I do wake up at 8 a.m., but this 7 a.m. specifically is only meant for the 7 a.m. Eastern time that I go live at, which is like 4 p.m. Dubai time. So no, I go 4 p.m. I go live at 4 p.m. Dubai time, which is comes out to be 7 a.m. Eastern time. So not my time, unfortunately. But yeah, I do wake up at 8 a.m., sometimes 8:30. We know you're a busy person, but could you please do an educational video about your tool? Yeah, I'm hoping to do so, guys. By the way, I'm filming a little short educational content right now, and we have plans with the team to push out like educational, much more like character involved, maybe in depth. Stuff about me and also about the strategies that I use. So there will be new different videos coming out in the next, I'd say, week or maybe 10 days. We're working on them. We haven't filmed them, but we also have shorts ready. So I've got lots of ideas happening or going on. You gotta guys understand that I always try to do this while also managing myself as a full-time day trader and also managing my other businesses. So I try to allocate the evening time to me becoming randomly a content creator. So please bear with me. I'm going to take all the suggestions, and once I manage to magically set up the Mac, which has been sitting here on the desk or on the table for the past I'd say 2 weeks now. So I need to do this, and then I'll work on more educational stuffs. And also, just to end it off, guys, if you wanna support the channel. You got nothing to do, nothing to sell you here, but maybe you can join the free Telegram channel, because if the market moves, once we are over with the live stream, you'll find me on the free Telegram channel. And obviously, if someone is looking to move exchanges, use a better exchange that was made for day trading, I got the link for an affiliate link, guys, obviously. So totally up to you, but always there for someone who's looking for it. Anyways, think that we covered the market pretty well. We're always we're very close to the 1 hour mark. I want to end it off so I can go and have a little bit of the time for the Arabic viewers before it hits 10 p.m. I'm literally filming this at 9 p.m., guys, so we're going to stick for a while. I still got a little bit of more shootings to do on the other channel, so we'll hopefully see you guys and catch you on Friday, either at the 7 a.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Dubai time, the usual time, or possibly making it a bit later on. So maybe this time of the day, tomorrow, or even much later than that. Not sure, but I won't be missing the upload, that's for sure. But I want to be also attending the important stuff for my family. Anyways, I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a nice night or evening or morning, sorry guys, depending on what time you got